Hello everyone, this is Admiral Playerovski bringing you Atlantic Fleet single battle of the Barents Sea. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. 31st of December 1942. Convoy JW51B is sailing to Kola Inlet when intercepted by multiple German forces. Historical outcome: a KT sunk, Z-16 sunk, Onslow heavy damage, Admiral Hipper heavy damage, Obdurate light damage, Obedient light damage. This is going to be tough. I can already tell. But here we go. We'll give it a good go. So, right. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. How do we do this then? Just trying to think. Which way are they heading? Are they heading... It's the Sheffield and then the Jamaica in front. So Sheffield's at the front, Sheffield is going forward. This way. And the Jamaica's behind, so they're going this way. That's good. It means we've got the, we're heading the right direction at least. I've never played this battle, you see, so that's why I'm a bit all over the place. We've got the destroyers over here. Admiral Hipper over here. I think... How many destroyers have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think these three can go for... I'm not sure actually. Under the cover of smoke, I think these can try and head for the Lutzow. Sheffield and Jamaica, meanwhile, can close in quickly and try and... Well, who should they go for, first of all? I'm not sure if we can take out the Admiral Hipper. How far are they? They're too far away. The Z-16 is too far away. Although... We should take a look. The light cruisers do have 6-inch guns, so they are able to penetrate everywhere. 5-inch belt, 4.1 turret, 2-inch deck. Alright, we'll go for the Admiral Hipper then. Yeah, we'll go flank. Oh, we can do broadsides. Good. Right, they're suggesting 25.5. We'll go 25.2. 25.2. Shoot! Oh, that's a hit. We scored a hit. That was a hit. Let's move the Jamaica along. If necessary, we could... Oh, I can't see them anymore. If necessary, I suppose we could, in theory at least, you know, use smoke potentially as well. If they start firing at us, if they start scoring hits. Shoot! Oh no, those were rubbish. Very short. Right, Obedience, you are here. So, yeah, obedient and obdurate, can go for the Admiral Hipper. I'm hoping the light cruisers and the 2 destroyers can take out the Admiral Hipper, and then these destroyers will be close as well, so the Jamaica and Sheffield can handle those. But then I'm not sure about all these. We've got 3 destroyers, but they've got 3 destroyers and well, heavy cruiser or pocket battleship, depending on how you want to look at it. Right, you turn around and make smoke. Hard a port. You do the same? Yeah, you do the same. There we go. Which way are they? Is this battle group moving? Let's just go over to the Z6. So the Z6 is at the front. They're going forward. Z6? Yes, they're going that way. So I would say because of that, move them forwards perhaps? Will we meet them? Or not? I'm not sure if we will. Let's do a small 5-degree turn to starboard for you. So how's that looking? Yeah, we'll do the same for the Orwell. And we will do the same for the Achates. Right. So that's all the warships moved. There's no real good place to move the merchants. You've got forces either side of you. But these provide a nice smoke screen, so I think I'll just have these go flank and go forwards. Now I want to see what the Germans will do. Are they going to go for the merchants, destroyers, light cruisers? So they've put up a star shell. That's good. They're going for the merchants, aren't they? The Z16 firing. They're all going for the merchants. That's in a way it's good. In a way that's good because that means the warships can operate without any harassment. It's not good, of course, because if we lose the merchants, it's a lot of tonnage. And it literally takes a long time for all these ships to fire. Here we go. The Lutzow, the big prize here. That's 2 hits on the stern of the T2 tanker. Possible damage to propulsion and or steering. I don't even want to think what it'll be like when I will be taking my turn. Because eventually I won't just have the ships make smoke. I will eventually actually have them, you know, do something. We've not damaged anything. No, we haven't. Well, let's move the Sheffield along. Now, we were not too bad last time. If we turn our plots on, 25-2 was right there. I reckon 24-7. Oh no, not that far. 24-7. Shoot! Half a degree decrease. Propulsion. Oh, hello. Is that heavy damage or light damage? I think that's heavy damage. Good. Are we going to sink the Admiral Hipper with 2 light cruisers? That would be really good if we could pull that off. If we could pull that off, my goodness, that'd be amazing. Still short with the Jamaica. Right. Continue your turn. I'm not sure it's the most responsible thing to leave the convoy like that, but it's not also responsible to leave the Admiral Hipper firing unopposed. Even with the light cruisers firing at the ship. Have these go forward perhaps, or should we turn them again? I think we'll turn them again. Just ever so slightly. Every single turn. Ever so slightly. Every single turn. That way we'll slowly close in and, you know, launch torpedoes. Right, there we go. Yeah. As I said, propulsion heavy damage, steering light damage, AAA light damage. It was fairly inevitable that 2 11-inch shells on the stern would cause some sort of damage. Not at all surprised by that. They're doing me a huge favour though by going for these merchants. I've said this before, but it really is. It really cannot be over. Oh, Z-16 going for the destroyer, it would seem. Right. Are they seeing the danger, perhaps? That a destroyer closing in under smoke to your fleet is probably a destroyer that doesn't have friendly intentions towards you or the ship that you're escorting. I don't like it when they hit. I don't like it when they hit. I mean, maybe we could turn away. Should we? Oh, here we go. You can fire a star shell all you want. I'm not getting rid of the smoke screen. I am not getting rid of the smoke screen, so you've made it a little bit easier for yourself, but really it's a bit of a futile exercise. The only time I'm getting rid of the smoke screen is when I'm ready to launch torpedoes, and that's not going to be for some time. Right, let's move the Sheffield along. So we scored some good hits last time. I think, let's see, this was half a degree drop. I would say drop it half a degree again. Shoot! Drop it by half a degree again, and I'm expecting to see some good results. Oh yes. Oh, not quite. Have we damaged anything perhaps? We have. Do you know what? We can actually whittle them down. We can actually whittle them down. Right, so 24.5 was still a little bit short. What sort of increase was this? This was 1.5 degrees. 1.5 was 1, 2, 3. So each square is about half a degree. I reckon then, if we go to 25.5, which ironically enough was what was suggested to me right at the start. Now let's go to maybe 24.53. Fine. Waterline hits. Can we score some hits this time, or are we still going to be short? Oh, yes we can. Right, these are pretty much on course for the time being. For the time being, I'm going to say that these are on course and these can just sail in a straight line. Have these sail this way. We can see the Admiral Hipper burning over there. These destroyers are over here. I will have you go forward. No 5-degree turn this time. The good news is that these destroyers are quick, as a destroyer should be. They're very quick, and for that reason, it's much more... It's a bit of a futile exercise, but still. The good news is that the destroyers are quick, so it's much more difficult. Oh, hello. It's much more difficult for them to, you know, adjust for any changes in elevation. If you've got a target that's stationary, you can pretty much get away with either not adjusting at all or just making very minute adjustments. I'm talking 0.1, 0.2 degrees. But if you have a situation where you've got a target that's moving at over 30 knots, well, then it's much different. You may get a lucky hit or two, but it's not really grounded in any method. It's more just a shot in the dark, and you happen to get it. There's so many German ships here, though. Unreal. I want to see what damage we've done to the Admiral Hipper, though. Let's just check. Just the main spotter and main radar have been destroyed. I, however, think that we can do better than that. So this was 0.5 degree and it drops by not a whole lot. And yet this was 0.5 degree and it dropped by a considerable amount. They're saying it was long. I will go down 22.8. I'll go 23 exactly. Or should we do 23.1? Let's do 23.1. Shoot! Oh, good! I like that. Did we do anything there? Apparently not, but either way, I'm liking this. I'm liking it a lot. Right, let's move the Jamaica along. Target, of course, the Admiral Hipper. Well, we've caused 2 fires and some explosions, so I'd like to think that as a result of that, we're going to get somewhere. I'll go 24.5. Possible damage to steering and or propulsion. I actually think maybe we could go for these destroyers with our destroyers, but no, it's a bit... no. I think it's just a little bit too big of an ask. And the reason for that is because first of all, we're outnumbered. It's 3 ships against 2, and they have more guns per ship and higher caliber guns. And that's, well, it does give me Charge of the Light Brigade vibes, because it's it's really futile, pretty much. You're really not going to do it. If it was 3v3, maybe perhaps, but if we opened fire, they would concentrate all their fire on one ship, take that one out, and then move to the next one, and that's a lot of firepower. We're talking 5 or 6 guns per ship, so anywhere from 15 to 18 guns firing at you. But I reckon if I can get the light cruisers in, the odds swing in my favour then. Because no matter what you say, a destroyer against light cruiser is the advantage is with the light cruiser. Even if you've got a really good destroyer. I'd even go as far to say as you can have the best destroyer and the worst light cruiser, and I'd still prefer the light cruiser. Ouch. I'm guessing that was a high explosive shell. What is that? 30 fires. Broadside away at the other tanker. Was that 31? See, they're really annoying like that, because even these Type 1936s, because, well, when you're fighting against them, they are, but when you're using them, they're very helpful like that. Right, let's move the Sheffield along. Now, how were we last time? Last time, were we good or were we bad, or were we somewhere in between? A little bit on the long side. So, for that reason, I am going to drop it to 21.7. Or even 21.5. Go on, let's do 21.4. Shoot! I hope I don't mess this up as a result. No, those look good. Oh, yes, that's a really good salvo. We've got their propulsion again. Heavy damage to that. And port torpedo tubes with heavy damage as well. Good. Yeah, that's good. Pleased with that. If I drop this down to, yeah, actually 23.1. Can we score some good hits? Shoot. Looking good. Oh, yes. We're scoring very nice hits on the Admiral Hipper. Very good. And of course, at the same time, we're also moving at a higher speed towards the destroyers, and the destroyers are also moving towards us. I guess you could say then it's all coming together. Then you look at the Sheffield and Jamaica, they're going this way, the destroyers are going this way, broadly speaking, so not bad at all, not bad at all. We might end up in a position where we're parallel each other, and we can, instead of targeting the Admiral Hipper, we just launch broadsides at the destroyers. I will move these ships forward. Under the cover of smoke. Must be under the cover of smoke. If we're not smoking, we're not floating either. The destroyers will launch torpedoes once we get close. Oh, well, I was going to turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. One thing that really interests me is the stubbornness with which the AI goes for the for the merchants. The stubbornness is incredible. You're there with 2 light cruisers firing at you, scoring hits, setting fires, damaging you, and you're like, nope, I'm going for the merchants. I just don't understand it. Like, surely as a heavy cruiser, heavy cruiser against light cruiser, it's like it's a different class of ship. It's like I was saying earlier. If you have a destroyer against a light cruiser, the light cruiser will pretty much always start out with an advantage. Equally here, if you have a light cruiser against a heavy cruiser, the heavy cruiser will always start out with an advantage. Sure, lucky hits here and there for the light cruiser could mean the heavy cruiser is sent under, sure. But you could say that about pretty much, well, maybe not any lineup, but about most of them. I'm talking about things you can account for. And in terms of things you can account for, you know, if you've got a classification that's different like that, you always prefer the one that's one up. So we may be damaging them, but we're not really, you know. Can we sink them though? I mean, I did have a look at it. I did have a look at it at the start, and I took quite a lot of time looking. And in theory, yes, but well, theory doesn't always quite match up with practice. Just because it's theoretically possible doesn't mean it has to be practically possible. I mean, we are damaging them. That's for sure. We're damaging them. They've got a hole in the hull here. They're taking on water. Propulsion's damaged. In theory, 6-inch shells can penetrate anywhere on the ship. Even the main belt. Even the main belt, it's 5 inches thick. 6-inch shell penetrates it. But again, it doesn't have to allow me to do it. Good hits. Is that the Admiral Hipper over here? We are close to them. Somewhat. I'm just trying to think. Are we potentially close enough that we can start maybe targeting these destroyers? We could. No, I think I'll turn you a little bit. Now, I think what I'll do is we need to pool our forces. So I'll have the light cruisers and the 2 destroyers over there, Obedient and the Obdurate, target the Admiral Hipper, and then after that, the light cruisers and the destroyers can target this force over here, the destroyers. And then after that, I think we will have the light cruisers and destroyers meet up somewhat, so that they're a more powerful task force. And then everyone can go and target this force up there. I do need to try and sail, I think. Oh. No, I was going to say I might try and turn and sort of sail in between the gap that the destroyers have left, but that can change and I'd end up at the back here, which is where I can't really do much in terms of attacking the Lutzel. Oh, I meant to just do it for this one. Oh well. Oh, here we go, are they? No! For the destroyer! Here we go. They've realised that the destroyer's closing on them. Probably not to say a friendly hello, but to, you know, do some sort of damage to them. and that's why they've started targeting that one. In all fairness, we're very close to the Admiral Hipper with that destroyer. It's only about 10,000 yards away, which actually makes damaging the Admiral Hipper's propulsion a bit of a bad proposition, because before you'd have the destroyer closing in and the Hipper closing in at high speed, meaning the distance closes very quickly, whereas now you only have the destroyer closing quickly, whereas the Hipper is closing in, sure, but not quite as quickly this time. So you're staying vulnerable for a longer period of time. I know they say time is of the essence, and here it really is. Mind you, in any battle like that, it is of the essence. Well, maybe not any, but in most of them. Although I guess even if you've got an overwhelming advantage, you can get overconfident, and that can cost you very dear. So how are they doing? Not too bad, actually, not too bad. Sure, they have a list, but I don't think a list on its own is going to be able to sink the Hipper. It can contribute to it, sure, but not flat out sink the ship. And that's what we need. We need it to flat out sink. Well, more hits. I mean, the only thing we can do is put shells on the Hipper. That's the only thing we can do. That's the only thing we can do. The only thing we can do, put shells on the target and hope that wherever they hit, they score some kind of effective damage. I'll go 21 this time. I don't believe that 19.5. Good, we're doing things. We are very much doing things. To a tiny, well, small turn to port, 5 degrees. Keep closing in. Ah, but here we go. To counter what I said earlier about the speed concerns, if you have a ship that's moving slowly, you can launch the torpedoes sooner because it's easier to predict the course, because it's not moving as quickly. So how about that? That's a destroyer, or it is. Go forwards. We'll have you make smoke as well, go forwards. Oh good, I think these destroyers will pass, and we can sort of try and get in between, in the narrow space here, I think. So we can get at the Lutzow, but not necessarily be harassed as much by the destroyers. Right, merchants. Merchants, you will... Well, you can go harder port, because you were damaged, and as a result couldn't turn quite as hard as everyone else. You guys, though, actually can go straight ahead. You can head towards the safety and protection of the light cruisers. See, now I'm confused. I am confusion once again. Go for the merchants, as stubbornly as you do that. Then you switch to the destroyer. Then you switch to the merchant again. Why? Surely if you switch targets like that, is because you realise that the danger is fast approaching and you need to deal with it before you continue with your original target, right? Either way, let's carry on. It'll also be a somewhat interesting exercise for me as well, because I've never tried to sink the Admiral Hipper with heavy cruisers. I mean, with light cruisers. My apologies. It'll be sort of interesting to know. Can you do it? Is it possible, or is it just a fantasy that will remain there? I'll go half a degree less. They're telling me to go up, but is that correct? It's not correct at all. Oh, hello. Oh, that was a good hit, good salvo. If we can take out their aft spotter and aft radar as well, they will pretty much be blind. 21 was over there. If I go 20.7 then... We don't need much of a drop here. Just a tiny little... Oh! Right. We've damaged them some more. I think in theory then... In theory... The Admiral Hipper should be very inaccurate firing forward, because they don't have a functioning radar they can point at their target. I think that's how it works, or how it's supposed to work. I can't remember where I read that. Could have been a video somewhere. It could have been a comment on a video, or it could have been the manual for the game. Just FYI, I didn't actually read the manual for the game. It was... You know, it was, I was just looking at it for, I can't remember why I was looking at it. Oh, I think it's because I wanted to find out if you lose a ship in the campaign, can you repurchase it? I think that's what I wanted to find out, and later found out that, yes, you can. Oh! Ooh, 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 ooh. We've been hit. They've hit us. They have hit us. How hard have they hit us? We're about to find out. Oof. I'm just going to check how long this is going on for. $39 so far. Oh, I can just check on here. Right. Apologies if the sound went off a little bit. I was just checking on the recorder to see how long it's been going for. Right. The good news, well, we've been hit with the destroyer that's closest to the Hipper. The good news about that is that we have the turn with the light cruisers first. So what we can do is we can damage them some more. Which means that we can then make a judgment as to whether we want to, do we turn and fire now? Or do we go for one more turn? You know, sort of what do we do type thing. 0.4? Go on, let's try 0.4. Shoot! Even if we lose that destroyer in the process, even if we lose it, what we still have is a heavy cruiser sunk. And that's actually their second most powerful ship that they have in the fleet with them at this particular time. If we keep hitting them like that... This is the destroyer that's been hit. What's damaged? Oh dear. Pumps have gone. Heavy damage to those. ASW is gone. Heavy damage to that. And AAA light damage. And we can no longer check how far away the Hipper is. I think... will they hit us again, though? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Will they hit you again? Do we close for one more turn? I think I will. I'm going to close for one more turn. But then again, we've got the Obedient here. Their smoke screen's almost touching the Hipper. Even if we lose the Obedient, the Obdurate can then go and meet up with the light cruisers on its own. And these are quite close to getting at the Lutzow potentially. I just don't know. Let's go for one more. We'll go for one more. They're 8,000 away on this one. Right. It's closing again. So this one's closer. This one's about 2,000 or so closer. So they're about 5,000 away. So I think, regardless of what happens at this point, I think that we should turn and fire torpedoes on the next turn. With the... is it the Obdurate? Yeah, it's the Obdurate. I'm sorry if I'm getting the pronunciation wrong. I don't know how to pronounce the names. Bit of a fault on my part, I will admit. Right. Yeah, you guys can all just move forwards, I think, at this point. I've got you pointing where I want you to go. Here we go. Oh, close. So they've not hit us. How about the Z-16? They've not hit us either. Good. Right, I think we're going to get away with a torpedo attack. Even if we lose that destroyer. So I'll say it. Bit of a broken record, I guess. Even if we lose it, we sacrifice, we trade off one destroyer for their second most powerful ship, a heavy cruiser, Admiral Hipper. And then, of course, we can switch to the destroyers. Oh, here we go. The Lutzow is firing at the destroyers as well, with their secondary battery. They're going to launch torpedoes, surely, right? They will. They have to do it at some point, right? Eventually, you just think to yourself, are they just closing into borders or something? Just like in the olden days. I've got no idea. Right, so let's move the Sheffield along. We're scoring consistent hits on them. That's all I'll say. We're scoring consistent hits on them. We're damaging them. I bet they don't like it at all. Oh, those look short. Oh, those were a little bit short. We overcooked it. Or undercooked it, depending on how you want to look at it. Right, hopefully this time we make up for that last salvo. I think we have. Right. Hard to starboard, stand by the torpedo tubes. Here we go. 3,900. We are very close to them. One of the torpedo launchers has been disabled, hasn't it? Oh no, these are the OP class. Ah, right, they've only got full torpedoes. Well, that's not very good. Right, so this hits them instantly, 7.8. We will put one at 7.2. And we will, well, they're going slowly, so we'll put one at 9.2 as well. And, yeah, 0.2 as well. So here you go, you fire those away. We may lose you in this, but your torpedoes will sink the Admiral Hipper. I think I might just disengage with that one, to be brutally honest. Or we could even target this destroyer here. Z16. I tell you what, do you know what? 5.5-inch guns. We've got 4.7-inch guns. I think at this point it'll just be a gunnery duel. Who will, you know, who will do a better job? Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's target that destroyer. That way they're overwhelmed. They don't know who to fire at. We've got this destroyer, but then we've got this destroyer as well. Who do we go for? Exactly. Jam them, so to speak. I'll go 6.1. High explosive shells. Shoot! Oh, look at that! Look at that! 4 out of 4. 4 out of 4. Amazing. Continue to close. Continue to close in. I want to check what damage I've done, because that is some considerable damage. 4 out of 4 hits. Big explosion, a fire in the middle of the ship. Oh, it's really tempting. It's really tempting. Should we or should we not? It lessens the odds somewhat. It's tempting, but no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, despite really wanting to. Right, where is that destroyer that we so amazingly hit? Over here, the Z16. I can see propulsion's damaged already. Oh yeah, here we go. Propulsion pumps, forward torpedo tubes heavy damage, AAA with light damage. Good. If we do this, then we might be able to send the light cruisers after the big task force straight away. Oh, we could be got. Yeah. It's predictable, and they're close as well. But they're about to lose the Admiral Hipper. So first blood in terms of sinking a ship to the Germans, but this isn't going to be what you think it is. Oh, who are they firing at? Oh, that was a hit right on the hull. Oh, I don't like that. None. I bet they're wondering, scratching their heads going, what are they doing? Closing in like this. Not doing anything. Not launching torpedoes, even though they could do at this point. What are they doing? They're mad. Here come the torpedoes. Go on. Go on. There goes the Admiral Hipper. Excellent. Excellent. That's amazing. Good. Good. The Admiral Hipper is no more. Hero, of course, the Obedient. Pumps heavy damage, AAA destroyed, ASW light damage. But look, your target is also sinking. Propulsion heavy damage, port torpedo tubes heavy damage, AAA light damage. Main spotter, main radar, forward radar, B turret destroyed. The Admiral Hipper is sunk. Right. That's the large freighter. Oh, they're going to pass each other. That's going to be a bit funny, actually. You're going that way, we're going this way. Right, let's go for... These are too far away, aren't they? 20,000 away. Yeah, a little bit. How about this one here? No, the obdurate can take care of that one. Maybe even try it. Go on, let's try it. Yeah, let's do it. Z6 is our new target. Let's turn in. Hopefully we close the range somewhat as a result of that. They're saying 25.8. I will go 25.2 maybe? Let's try 25.2. High explosive. Shoot! Can we reach them first of all? Oh, I say, that's not bad for a first salvo. That is not bad at all. You do the same. I think you even go 15 degrees. You go 15 degrees, and you also target the Z6. Yeah. You do that. Target the Z6. 30 degrees, they're saying. How far do these guns go? They go all the way to 45. Oh, wow. That's good. That's good. I like that. Go on, let's go 30.8. Shoot. One hit, maybe? Oh, we've straddled them. That's what we've done. We have straddled them all right. Is that the... That's the obedience over there. Not a good sight. Is there only 2 destroyers over here, or is it 3? Well, it's... relatively speaking 2. Go on, you go forwards. If we can get one more good salvo like that away on them, this could be it for them. Is this OP as well? OP class? It is the OP class, right. I was going to say we could launch 4 torpedoes, but, well, may not be the best idea. They're saying 5.2. Should we or should we not? I'll go maybe 5.3. 5.4. Go on. Shoot. Yes! The Z16 has been sunk. Great. Really close combat like that. What do we reckon? Go on, let's try it. Harder port and open fire. 5,400. Not 8.9. I would say 7.7 or 8.1. I'll go 8.1. Shoot! No, they're short. Oh no, they're short. Continue advancing with the smoke screen. This one's close as well. Although you could go for the Z30 even. Or you could go for this one as well. This is a Type 1936, isn't it? Yeah. Or concentrate everything you've got on the Z6 and hope for the best that way. No, I think I'll go for the Z30. We have to take the escort out. This one's close. I am tempted, but I will go for this one. They're saying 11.2. I'll try 10.7. Fine, I'll go 10.5. Shoot! Oh, 10.7 would have done it for us, I think. Not good. Here we go. So we've got the Z4 now. Oh, we need to hurry up with this one. Oh, I think we might miss it. Although maybe. Not sure. Oh, the Lutzau's not even firing at them. The Lutzau's busy going for the merchants. Interesting. I would have thought they would have gone for the destroyers. Star Shell. Wow. Alright. Z30. No! No, 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 no. We don't like that. We don't like it. Right, a star shot from the Z31. Right, where was the ship that we sunk previously? Because I want to check that one out. Let's hop over really quickly. Can we even see, or is it gone? Nope, there it is. Oh, that's the Obedient. So we've missed it then. Never mind. Right, you continue closing in as quickly as you can. So 25-2 was... well, they're saying it was a hit. I've got no idea. I can't remember if it was or wasn't. I think we were a little bit short. I'll go down to 24.5. Shoot! Because I need to figure out by how much do I need to decrease the elevation for every time we close in, and that's a good start. What's been hit? Sonar heavy damage, AAA light damage. So it's not critical damage. Mind you, it's probably not something they want to see either. So this 30.8 was a little bit long. Let's go down to 30.1. Shoot! Oh no, we straddled them last time, so either way, a little bit should score hits. Well, no, we're long this time. That was not quite right. Is this another enemy destroyer? It is another enemy destroyer. Wow, you've got a lot of work to do then. Got the Z4 at 8,000 yards. We were shooting towards... oh, was the Z6 over here? It was. And this was all 14. I'll go 14 exactly then, I think. Or even 13.7. Try 13.7. Right. Shoot! Oh, a little bit short. Just a tiny little bit short. Alright, let's do 10-degree turn. Was this one hit? Pumps and torpedoes have been heavily damaged. Oh, we may lose this one then. Right. 8.1 was over here. I'll go 8.7. 8.6. 8.4. Shoot! No! No, 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 no. That's not good. You meanwhile continue closing in for the Lutzow. So 10-5 was short. I will go up to 11-6. Or even 11-7, go on. Let's do 11-7. Shoot! Yes! 4 out of 4. 4 out of 4. Let's check the damage on that one. Really quickly. It was a Z30 that we hit. Propulsion pumps, aft spotter, after radar, forward torpedo tubes, heavy damage, AAA with light damage. We scored a good hit. That's really good. One more salvo like that sends them under. No ifs or buts. What are they doing? None. That's how considerate. Star shell? No, no star shells. That is not a star shell. It's just 2 shells. 2 regular shells. They're launching torpedoes. I knew they would. I knew they would. It's a very common feature. Once you get to a certain range, they will just, you know, they will no, they will launch torpedoes at you. That's when you know that. That's when. Yes, she's gone. Z30's gone. Honestly. I said one more salvo at most, more like. At most it would have taken one more. On the low end, it would have taken even less. So once we, well, I say once we do it, not necessarily once we do it. If we manage to take out the Z6, the Lutzow at that point is undefended at that point. Because the other destroyer has sailed off in the completely opposite direction, which means the Orwell, Akates, and maybe the Onslow can turn back in and finish the Lutzow off. Let's see, 24-5 was over here. What was number 6? 25-2. And they're saying 25-9. I'll go 25-5. Shoot. I'm not sure if 25-9 is good. Yeah, it's too much. Too much. Too much. We were long on that one. Carry on. 30.1 was long. Let's drop that down to 28.7. Shoot. Can we score some hits? Maybe this one? No. Again, we were long. Let's do another turn. There are still 2 destroyers here, so it's not what you'd call plain sailing. Z29 and Z4. If we take out the Z4, however, it's 1-on-1. And that's where it gets really interesting. 1-on-1. There's possibilities for a victory. Shoot. Good. That's a good hit. You're the one with the damaged pumps, aren't you? Just try your best. Try your best. I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult. And it's not made any easier by me missing by a considerable amount. Let's try 10-7. Shoot! It's 1 hit on the waterline. I'm not sure that's going to be enough. With the Orwell, even if we take one of those torpedoes and one of them hits us, it's not going to be too terrible. Oh, because we sunk this Z30, didn't we? Yes. Propulsion pumps heavy damage. Aft spotter, after radar, forward torpedo tubes, AAA with light damage. Right, that means you, my friend, can switch to the Z6. Or you could even chase the Lutzow. Actually, no, you've got 8 torpedoes. I think you'd be better served than chasing the Lutzow. You've done your job. Move the T2 tanker and the merchants along. Oh yes, I was saying, with your, well, even if we take a torpedo on the bow, it's not really going to do that much to us. The bow is the strongest part of the ship. Dare I say it, we could take several torpedoes on the bow and still stay afloat. It would. The condition for that, however, is that it has to be perfectly on the bow. It can't be like here, for example. It has to be, you know, right on it there. Because if it's a little bit off, you run the risk of damaging a turret, or even getting a magazine detonation. And, well, you know, if you get a magazine detonation, your ship will sink. And if you get a turret damaged, then that's, you know, damaged turrets can lead to magazine detonations. They can also cause fires. It's just basically, you just don't do it. Don't do it. It's just not worth it. Of course, I am saying this in the event that there's basically no other alternatives. If you absolutely have to take a torpedo, for example, if we've got like 10 of them, and you have to take one, still long, it's better to just take it on the bow. The same thing can't be said about the stern. You can't really take it on the stern, because on the stern you have your propulsion and steering. Although the stern is the next best place to take a hit like that. Right, what damage have we caused, if any? Pumps and forward torpedo tubes with heavy damage. One more hit like that and, well, one more salvo like that, and they're under, and we can take on the Z-29. And all of a sudden, we've gone from 3v1 to 1v1 in a matter of seconds. Well, maybe not seconds, but... I'll go 13-2. Shoot! Oh, we're long! Oh, no. That's no good. If we're missing like that, that's not going to help us at all. Any damage on the Z6? Sonar and AAA with light damage. So, for the purposes of this, no, not really. Let's go up to 11-4. Shoot! Yeah, 4 out of 4. Good, I like that. I can see torpedoes heading towards me. Tiny turn. Make smoke. Dodge the torpedoes. Don't even care. Just, you know, do what has to be done. Continue making smoke and closing in on the Lutzow. Let's move all the merchants along. Yeah, this video is over an hour long already. The one thing I'm concerned about, one thing, and that is, I don't want my voice recorder to run out of power. Which is a possibility at this point. It genuinely is. Maybe not after an hour, but this battle's not going to end anytime soon. Oh, I tell you what then, this could be a bit exciting. Can I finish this battle before my recorder runs out of power? Oh, they're running. No! Oh, not good. Not good. No. Not good. Right, they've missed that one, that's fine. Right, keep going. We're closing in now. We could potentially even turn and do broadsides, maybe. We're at 19,000 yards away. It's not too bad. Right, I'm going to go all the way down now to 21.7. Because we keep going long, no matter what we try. Well, 3 degrees less on the elevation. What a hit. What a hit. Plunging 6-inch fire, high explosive shell on a damaged destroyer already. They are not long for this world at all. What's damaged? Steering, pumps, aft spotter, aft radar, forward torpedo tubes, ASW, heavy damage, AAA destroyed completely, blown to pieces. I'm going to try the same... Well, no, I'm going to drop it to 26. Shoot. One hit maybe? No, I was thinking maybe this one could hit, but not this time. Not this time, it would seem. Right. This is interesting. We're right next to each other. 13.2 was a little bit short. So I'm going to go down to 12.1. Or even 11.9. No, I'll go 12.1. I don't know. Do I want to go to 12? What was this? This was roughly 0.7 decrease. That was 1, 2, 3, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go 12.1 then. Shoot! Yes! Perfect. Excellent. How are you doing? Pumps and AAA with heavy damage. Maybe slow you down a little bit, actually. Let's get you down to 2/3 speed. Just to ease the pressure a little bit. So 11.4 was over here. I think 11.9 could be good. Let's try 11.9. Shoot! Oh, if we got 4 out of 4, we could have been talking about sinking it potentially. But not this time. Not this time, it would seem. Right. Yes. Continue to close in. The Lutzow is close. They're very close now. I think that they must be a little bit scared of what's happening. Because we're getting closer and closer. There's no two ways about that. Oof, that's close. They missed us, but it was close. I'm surprised they didn't sink, to be honest, because those were good hits that we got away. Torpedoes from the Z-29. They are directed at the destroyer that's closing in here. Or is that a... I don't know what that is, actually. Is that a destroyer or light... It's not a light cruiser, is it? All close, but I don't think that's enough. I think the gap is too much here. The water protects us somewhat. 2 turrets? I mean, 2 turrets. No, Star Shell. Star Shell. And that looks quite a nice scene here. Yeah. Got the T2 tankers and the freighter. Right, we've got the Z6 as well to contend with. 21.7 over here. What did we do last time? We decreased, didn't we? Let's go down to 20.3. Shoot! Another salvo of 6-inch shells. Fall short. Right, so that means I think we're catching them. Let's just go like that. Yeah, that's nice. We can see 2 ships over here, 2 light cruisers there. That's a nice one. Right, so that was 26. I can't remember. Did we score any hits? I don't remember. I'll decrease it down to 24.5. Shoot! Oh, here we go. Maybe. Oh, we straddle them again. How are they not sinking yet? Propulsion, aft spotter, light damage, pumps, aft radar, 4 torpedo tubes, AAA with heavy damage. You need to sink now. Like, this is it. It's over. .12.1 was nice. We really good ones. Really good. I'll go down to 11.9. Shoot. Come on, that's 3 more hits. There we go. The Z4 is sinking. Good. Good. And all of a sudden, we've gone from 3 destroyers that we're taking on to just 1. Let's quickly hop over to see what the damage was that we did. So from this task force, all we have is the Z29. Admiral Hipper, Z, is it 15 or 16? Z4, all sunk. Z29 is the only destroyer left. It's over here, isn't it? No, that's the Z6. Wait, I'm confused. No. This one that we want to go to. Hop over. There we go, that's the destroyer we've just sunk. Z4, final damage. Pumps, aft spotter, aft radar, forward torpedo tubes, heavy damage, propulsion, light damage, AAA destroyed. Alright, let's head back to the Onslow. Move you, well, turn you a little bit, I think, just to confuse the gunners somewhat. Right, 11.9 was... We scored hits, didn't we, with 11.9, I think? Let's go to 12.3. 12.6 even. Shoot! Hope we don't miss. Yes! We didn't miss at all! We're devastatingly accurate. Excellent. Right. Continue to make smoke. You close in on that Lutzow. Can we see how close they... Oh yes, we can. 5,800. Goodness me. We've got 8 torpedoes. Do we turn and fire now? No, we're going to go 1 more. 1 more and we're turning to fire the next turn. All the merchants? Oh, actually no, we've cleared them. We've cleared them, it's fine. Yeah. All is well. Move them all forwards. There are torpedoes heading for this destroyer, but I think we will miss them. Oh, they've hit us on the waterline and set a fire. That's not good. It's not good. Not good. No, no. And they're going for this one. Why are they going for that one? They're going for the Orwell. The Orwell is farther away than the... Is it the Achates? I don't remember. Let's turn you in. Right, the Z6 has been sunk already, so we should... What should we do then? Can we get at the Z31? Which one's closer? This one is 23,000, this one's 28,000. Right, I think, should we go for the Lutzow? No, I think we'll try for the Z31. 34.6, let's go 35. There we go. Shoot! Not too sure whether this will hit, miss, or straddle, or goodness knows what else. So we're long, but not by much. Not by much at all. Let's move the Jamaica forward. Yeah, the Z6 has been sunk, so go for the Z31, please. 30.5 they're saying. I'll tell you what, I'll go 30.1. Shoot! Oh, no. Can I try that again? Can I please try that again? Right, you've got torpedoes heading towards you. If I go 20 degrees in backwards, we should clear them. Yeah? Yeah, I think we should. Right. What's been damaged, however? We've been damaged. Well, we've got a fire set, but we're going to return fire this time. So 12.4, they're saying. Let's see, I'll go maybe, I'll go 12.3. Shoot! 2 hits. Right, yeah, you I think can just turn around and head home. Make smoke and disengage when you can. Right, Orwell is over here. You continue to make smoke and close in. Give the Lutzow something to think about. Right, you are really close. Hard a port and stand by the torpedo tubes. How close are we? Oh, yes. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Lutzow is a very big ship. There's no way they can outmaneuver 8 torpedoes. Right, but stay grounded. Stay grounded. Don't get too excited. Right, they're going at 28 knots, their top speed. Yeah? Yeah, 28 knots max. Right. So 2.0 hits them straight away. I would say then that if we try 8.0, 8.0, and we will do... We'll do 1 degree increments because, well, why not? Or should we do 2 degree increments? I can't decide, so I'll do 1.5. That's 1.5. It's another 1.5. And there's another. Yeah. Yeah, I think that should do it. Or should we launch all of them? I won't launch all of them, I'll put one either side of what we've got now, just in case things go a little bit wrong. This is more of an insurance policy now, if anything. 1.5. I'm not going to be too sad if some of these miss. Right, there we go. Fire away. I know it's a bit wasteful, but we may only get one chance at this. They may obliterate us with their guns on this turn. So you sort of have to, you know, be careful like that. Right, we'll have missed the torpedoes. Yep, easy peasy. Z-29 movement. Firing away. Oh, that's a glancing blow. I hope that's not damaged anything. Here comes the Lutzow. Oh, they're launching their own torpedoes, but look, ours are all going to hit. They've only launched 1 torpedo. We're going to get the Lutzow then. We're going to get the Lutzow. How about that? Go on. Yes! Look at that! 5 out of 6 torpedoes in the Lutzow is history. Oh, yes. Great! Wonderful! We did exactly what we set out to do. Let's just jump over to see... Oh, well, where are they? They're over here. What damage did we cause? Propulsion, steering, pumps, heavy damage. B turret destroyed. 4 secondaries with heavy damage. We did it, and they've sunk already. They've gone under. Mind you, any ship that gets hit with 5 torpedoes, if it doesn't sink... Wow, then I don't know. I do, however, think that if there's a ship and it gets hit by 5 torpedoes, it will go under pretty quickly. We just have the Z-31 and the Z-29 to deal with then. It's just 2 destroyers. How about that? Let's select the Z-31 once again then. 28.3 is the suggested elevation. Are they going towards us or away from us? They're going towards us as well. Right. 28.3. I'll go 28.7. Because I don't like it when they suggest these big variations like that. When they tell you 35 and then 28. Oh, that should have been a hit. I'm sorry, that should have so been a hit. I don't like it when they do these big variations, because usually, when they do that, you end up missing. You end up missing, and you end up making a fool of yourself. So that's why I'm a little bit cautious. I do then tend to sort of go either a little bit more than they say or a little bit less. Here we go, so the Z-29's over here. Damage, aft spotter, aft radar, AAA all with light damage. We'll do a 10-degree turn. No, we'll go backwards for one more turn, just to make sure we don't clip that one. We don't want to clip anything. Right. So that was 12.3. They're saying 11. I'll go 11.9. Shoot! No, we were short. You were supposed to disengage, weren't you? Yeah, you've got damaged pumps. You disengage, therefore. Orwell, you are actually somewhat close to this destroyer over here. The Z-31, isn't it? It is the Z-31. I'll tell you what then, you go hard to starboard and open fire on them. 18 degrees is suggested. Let's go 17.5. High explosive. Shoot! Short. I mean long, sorry, that was long. And you go for the Z-31 as well. Harder starboard. Bring the guns in. Nope, no, the torpedoes, no. Not on this occasion. We did the work required with the torpedoes already. Very good. 20.8. I'm going to go 20.3. Let's go 20.3. Shoot! I think that's a bit too high of an estimation. Or maybe not. Right, the merchants are basically safe. We managed to save the merchants. Good, these torpedoes have missed. Right, Z-29 movement. 2 guns. No hits. Good. No, that's good. That's good. They've not hit us. The Z-31 torpedoes, and they have launched those at... Oh, just generally in that direction. Alright, so the 2 destroyers that we have then, just slow those down. Have those go full astern, go backwards, and we should be fine, I think, from there. 26.2 is suggested. We'll go... I'll go 25.9. Shoot! Any hits, maybe? Oh, close, but no cigar. No hits, I'm afraid. Let's slowly try and bring in a broadside, perhaps. So 32.2 was right there. I reckon maybe 31.5 then. Shoot! Go on, maybe this one can hit. Go on! Yes! Yes! We did it, we did it, we got a hit. We got a hit. Right, you go back up to flank, you've cleared the torpedoes. Right, 11.9 was rubbish, and I agree with it, it was. Nowhere near the target. I'm not sure 13.7 is required. I think if we go to 13.4 and shoot, we'll hit them. Now we clipped them on the stern. Although it's still a hit regardless. Right, you were supposed to just go backwards, weren't you? 17.5 was long. Let's drop that down to 16.1. Shoot! One hit, not brilliant. Propulsion's been damaged, however. Yeah, propulsion, aft spotter, aft radar, heavy damage, AAA with light damage. You go backwards as well because the torpedoes are endangering you too. 20.4 was, well, short as you can see. Let's go to 22.4 then. Fine, 22.5. Shoot! Nope, still short. Still short. Let's move these merchants forward. Torpedoes in the water from the Lutzow, this one. It's not going to hit anything. Z-29, explosions. That's good. No! Oh, but the Z-29's gone! Oh, that's confusing. That's confusing. How that works. Right, good. So it's only the Z-31 left. Surely not, is it? Nah. We've not sunk everything already, have we? Hang on, let's just check the damage first. Excuse me. Z-29, steering, heavy damage, AAA, light damage, and they're sinking. Let me just head back to the Sheffield. Have we actually... Yeah, Yeah. We have sunk everything. Z-31 is the only ship left. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get some broadsides away from the Sheffield. Finish them off, come on. Finish them off. There's only one destroyer left. 25.9. That's very long. I actually somewhat agree with that. I'll go to 21. Shoot! Can we score some good hits this time? No, we're short this time. We are short. You go full 30. And you start getting broadsides away as well. 31.5 was there. What? They're saying me to go even lower. No, I'm going to go to 32.2. Shoot! If this is really long, then I'll admit that I should have gone lower. Maybe should have gone Lower. Right, you sank the Z-29, didn't you? Yeah. So you're too far away, really, to do anything. Yes. I suppose we could turn you hard a port and try and get in on the action with your other ships. We won't fire with you, I don't think, because we can't really get at anything. So that's done. Onslow, you can disengage. And you can watch out for any torpedoes that are heading towards you that we can't see just yet. 16-1. Let's try and go for 15.1 maybe. Try 14.7. Shoot! One hit. We're not going to sink them with one hit. We can try, but we're probably not going to do it. 22.5 was actually not too bad. Let's try it again, maybe? Go on. We'll try it again as it's being suggested. Nope. Rubbish. Move the merchants forward. This is going to run out of steam soon, isn't it? It's not going to be able to keep going for much longer. Star Shell? Oh. You can't do it anymore. It's over. It's over for you. Shoot. There's no way you can survive this now. Good hits. Yeah, they're on their way out. Propulsion, aft spotter, light damage, steering pumps, heavy damage, AAA destroyed. They might even sink now. I reckon if we get some good hits away with the Jamaica, we could send the Z-31 under right here, right now. Was this the one where I should have gone lower? Yes. They're saying 26.2. I'll go 26.6. Shoot! Go on. Yes! We did it! Z-31 is gone. This is one of the longest videos I've ever recorded. Let's just check the final damage. Propulsion, steering, pumps, heavy damage. Aft torpedo tubes, heavy damage. Aft spotter, light damage, AAA destroyed. Right, I'm not even going to wait because this is long enough already. Action report on the British side. The light cruisers Sheffield and Jamaica received no damage. The destroyer Obedient was sunk for 1,610 tons. The destroyers Obdurate and Onslow received medium damage. The destroyer Orwell received no damage. The destroyer Cadiz received no damage. One merchant ship T2 tanker received medium damage. One merchant ship T2 tanker escaped with no damage. And one merchant ship large freighter received light damage. On the German side, wow, take a deep breath for these. The heavy cruiser Admiral Hipper was sunk for 16,000 tons. The destroyers Z-16 and Z-4 were sunk for 2,260 tons each. The destroyers Z-29, Z-30 and Z-31 were sunk for 2,600 tons each. And the heavy cruiser or pocket battleship Lutzow was sunk for 12,000 tons. And I think I've covered everyone here. Yeah. That's a score of 40,970. And that is all from Admiral Playerovski for this video. If you enjoy the content I put out, leave a like and subscribe. If you have a custom battle suggestion that you would like to see me turn into a video, drop a comment with your suggestion below and I will have your suggestion up within a couple of days. Thank you for watching this very long video. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye for now.